Hi everyone and welcome to INFINOX Market Insights with me, Richard Perry, analysing markets for INFINOX on Friday the 22nd of October. Now there was a move to all-time highs on the cash indices for Wall Street yesterday, but after hours trading just weighed slightly after negative reaction to Snap results pulled the tech shares lower. However, that move on equities is still in play as European markets are taking hold. However, we did see a bit of a tick higher on the dollar yesterday, a bit of a reaction where Treasury yields continue to rise, dollar tends to rise on that, but it's not been such the case recently, but there was a slight move higher on the dollar yesterday. That's giving back some of those gains today. It'll be interesting to see how Forex majors continue to react, although certainly at the moment it looks as though that the dollar strengthening phase that we've seen in recent weeks is starting to maybe not be so much. Now, we've had a little bit of a reaction lower on sterling today, not much after the UK retail sales missed estimates, not a great deal of reaction from the Japanese inflation data on the yen, but markets will certainly be looking towards the flash PMIs later for a reaction, likely to be that the flash PMIs are pulling slightly lower again, but how much lower, and will there be any undershoot of those data expectations? So the charts we're looking out for today, I'm going to be looking at the move higher on the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar has been in a strong uptrend and continues to move so, but are we still buying into weakness on that move? Also looking at the oil price, there were some comments from Russian President Putin about oil supplies and gas supplies into Europe, raising those supplies, and that has weighed on the oil price slightly overnight. Could this be a little bit of a topping phase potentially? And finally, looking at that move towards all-time highs on the SP500 futures, is it going to continue? So let's have a look. And on the INFINOX MT5 platform, just kicking off with the Aussie dollar, where we've seen this strong recovery uptrend over the last few weeks, and it's moved above the 74.75 level of resistance. We can see the importance of that actually go back quite a long way. You can see that that is a really key move that we've seen in recent weeks, and the improvement that you can see across momentum as well really is a strong move. But the thing that I'm impressed with is this uptrend. It retreated back to the uptrend yesterday, had a bit of a negative candle, you can see that, but the reaction this morning has been positive at that uptrend, and you're back above the 74.75 breakout. And what we're now, I think, potentially looking at is this being a band of support, 74.15 up towards 74.75, being a nice band of support. All these breakout levels, old resistance becomes new support. You've got the strength of a momentum, and I think that you can see the 4-hour chart very strongly set up there on the momentum. Every time it comes back towards 50 on the 4-hour RSI, that's buying opportunity time, and we can see that pulling back higher again, ending that little corrective move that we've seen in the past day or so, starting to move higher. So I'll be looking at the a testing of the 75.45 area as that resistance, but then beyond that as a continuation of this recovery. And the oil chart, well, that sharp run higher that we've seen on oil ever since the pickup back in late August, and we can see that has continued. And it's a really strong move. But the last 5 or so sessions has been starting to see a little consolidation. At the moment, we're still in the consolidation phase. There was this negative candle, which was a bearish engulfing candle at that high, which is 86.35. And we're starting to see this RSI momentum falling over. Now, it's not so drastic at the moment, and we still say that this is a consolidation for now. But you can see on the 4-hour chart, well, we're starting to find 83.65 as a basis of support. And if you break that, then you also break the uptrend, and you start to think about maybe continuation of the correction. 82.70 comes into play. These are all near-term levels, but I think it's a move that we can see that the oil price has had such a strong run. It's been overbought for a while, but now with the momentum starting to fall over, if that goes under 60, you're looking a little bit corrective. You maybe think about the 50 area on the RSI, unwind territory there, and maybe this purple area of support, hold breakout, becomes supportive around that 80 big figure area really is a possibility. And finally on the S&P500 futures, well, this sharp run higher, maybe losing a little bit of steam, but if you look on the 4-hour chart, there is still, well, strong momentum is still in play. It's just maybe a little bit more contained in terms of the recovery, but It is certainly looking at a test of the all-time highs. It's actually hit all-time highs on the cash index, but not on the futures yet. And we're still looking at that as a test. But momentum still with the RSI mid-60s, and you can easily go towards 70. We could see further upside there. But in terms of corrective moves, well, initial support 45.04. You'd probably be then looking at 44.70, which was this old area of breakout. That could be an unwind territory, but I'm still looking to buy into support on any near-term moves. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative for your trading. Join me again on Monday, where we'll be looking ahead for 3 major central banks in the week ahead. So I'll leave you with the INFINOX support and resistance table, and I will speak to you then. Thank you very much.